Hi there. Welcome to the Janesville Performing Arts Center's Music and Drama Festival Fall 2020. My name is Jim McCulloch. I'm the Education and Outreach Director for the Center, and it's my privilege to show you what our students have been working on this semester. The Performing Arts Center runs a variety of classes throughout the year. We offer classes in acting, musical theater, young drama scholars, as well as our improv troupe for youth. If you're interested in how to become a part of the JPAC Kids, please call us at our number. It's 608-758-0297, or you can reach us at our website, which is below. Also, I'd like to tell you about a little bit about the evening. Tonight is a paid performance. This is one of our fundraisers throughout the year that we hold to help these programs to succeed throughout the year and help funding. It's really important if you would help us out by giving a $5 contribution for your tickets. You can pay us at our PayPal account, which is running across your screen in the bottom. Right now, you're going to see our first set of performers come through. It's going to be our Out of the Wings class, starring Ellie Dostal, Hadley Bowick, Natalie Udell, and Sheridan Sumner. They'll be performing 3 short scenes, the first one being Santa's Send-Off, the second one being The North Wind and the Sun, which is an Aesop fable, followed up by The 4 Little Goblins. So without any further delay, please enjoy the performance.
Welcome to the Fall Music and Drama Festival.
Thanks for watching! Oh, Santa, dear Santa, be up and away. I've packed the last of the cookies and toys on your sleigh. I've put out a snack you may eat on your way. Oh, Santa, dear Santa, do hurry and pray. The reindeer are stamping their dark, dainty hooves. They simply can't wait to alight on the roofs. The skies are twinkling with sharp little stars, and the great northern lights are uplifting their bars. But storm clouds will lumber like shaggy white bears, all growling with thunder and patting in pairs. Before all the skies in a snow fog are swirled, be off on your journey to circle the world. Children are sleeping, they're dreaming of you. They've cleaned out the chimneys for you to come through. They've put out a stocking or put out a shoe. Oh, Santa, dear Santa, be up and away. Tonight is the eve, tomorrow the day, when no one is lonely because of your coming. Now please don't delay and be up and away. What? Up and away? Yes! Up and away! Tonight is the eve, tomorrow the day.
Well, I'm well on my way now. I'm well on my way. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, everyone!
This is the story of the North Wind and the Sun, both very strong, and how they decided who was stronger. Once upon a time, on a fine fall day, the North Wind was returning from the frozen tundra while the Sun was just hitting his high point for the day. They met at a crossroads.
I've been thinking up in the frozen tundra, and now I know there's nothing I cannot do.
What are you blustering about, North Wind?
Let me tell you something, son. No one is stronger than I am. I'm the strongest there is.
Do you have a way to prove that?
You see that grasshopper over there?
The little green fellow.
Watch this. The power of breeze.
I admit you're a strong wind, but there's more strength in the whole world than just yours.
Oh, I suppose you think you are stronger?
See that little flower down there?
The little green fellow.
Watch this. And not a grasshopper in sight.
You call that power? She's still rooted.
Strength is not tearing things up and tossing it away, Wind.
A contest. I challenge you to a contest.
Very well. Name your challenge.
Do you see that girl down there?
The one with the coat.
Whichever one of us can get her coat off is the winner.
Fine. You go first.
I come from the top of the world. Watch what North Wind can do!
Sun hid behind a cloud that North Wind had brought with him, and the contest began. North Wind huffed and puffed and blew with all his might, but the more he blew, the more tightly girl held onto her coat.
I'll make a quick adjustment to the barometric pressure, and then her coat will be off.
North Wind blew very hard. Branches of trees began to snap and break. Birds were blown backwards, and butterflies zipped by like rainbow bullets. But the girl did not remove her coat. The windier it got, the more tightly she held on to her coat. Finally, North Wind gave up.
My turn now. Go ahead and try. If I can't do it, you'll never be able to.
Sun melted through the clouds and softened the cold and wind. Trees stood still. Birds got back on course. Butterflies found their homes. But the girl took off her hat and unbuttoned her coat. Ah, look at that sun, filling the world with kindness and warmth. I could use a rest. This is a nice spot. Before she sat down, she took off her coat. No! North Wind moaned for a long time, but finally agreed that the sun was stronger.
You win, son. Your power is stronger than mine.
Thank you, Wind. And that is the tale of the North Wind and the Sun. I'm Aesop, and if you're wondering what the moral of the story is, listen to the flower. Persuasion is better than force.
That's right. That's right.
Once there were 4 little goblins sitting on a fence. The first one said,
My, it's getting late.
the second one said,
There's witches in the air.
We don't care.
the next one said,
Let's have some fun.
and the last one said,
Let's run and run and run.
Ooh, went the wind, and out went the lights, and the 4 nasty goblins scurried out of sight.
Thanks, kids. I hope that you really enjoyed the last performances. Our next presentation comes from our older class of actors. This middle school production is a monologue class in which all of our students were able to prepare their own pieces. Some of them are original pieces written by the performers themselves. Others are taken from famous plays or famous movie scripts. Now, without any further delay, the It's Showtime class presents Monologues for One.
My name is Corbin Lavelle, and I will be performing a monologue by Travis from Clueless. Oh, thank you. This is so unexpected. I don't even have a speech prepared. But I will say this. Tardiness is not something that one can do on their own. It takes many people to pull it off. I like to thank my parents for never driving me to school, and the LA bus driver for taking a chance at some unknown kid. And last but not least, for the wonderful crew at McDonald's for the long hours they spend making Egg McMuffins, without of which I might have never been tardy. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ashley Carroll, and I'll be performing Sally's monologue from It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I was robbed. I spent the whole night waiting for the Great Pumpkin when I could have been out for tricks or treats. You blockhead! You kept me up all night waiting for the Great Pumpkin when all that came was a beagle. I didn't even get a chance to go out for tricks or treats. And it was all your fault. I'll sue. What a fool I was. Could have had candy apples and cookies and money and all sorts of things. But no, I had to listen to you blockhead. What a fool I was. Trick-or-treats come only once a year, and I miss it by sitting in the pumpkin patch with a blockhead. You owe me restitution. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Cole Fraundorfer, and today I will be performing Night Terror. Once, there was a young man walking down an old, battered street at night, coming home from work. Suddenly, all the street lights went out. Then, he heard a noise near the abandoned subway station. He decided to go check it out. When he walked into the dark subway station, all he saw was a small red globe. The man walked toward it, wondering what it was. Then, out of the shadows, stepped a monster! It looked almost human except it had spikes all over its body, and it was gray. It had razor-sharp teeth and red, glowing eyes. That same glow the man saw when he entered the subway station. The monster began to move. First, the monster ran at him like a steam train. Then he swung his fist and hit the man right in the chest. And then he bit his arm off. Then, all of a sudden, the lights went on and the monster ran away. A person heard the man screaming in pain. He entered the subway station, found the man gasping for breath. He quickly called an ambulance. The man survived, but he had grave injuries and had to get a robotic arm. The monster, on the other hand, wasn't found until a whole year later, its body lying lifelessly in the subway station. In that same spot, it attacked the young man. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Bella Bibro, and I'm going to be performing a monologue from Mean Girls. We only wear jeans or track pants on Friday. You can't wear tank tops 2 days in a row. And we only wear our hair in a ponytail once a week. So I guess you pick today. And if you break any of these rules, you can't sit with us at lunch. I mean, it's not just you, any of us. Like, if I was wearing jeans today, I'd be sitting over there with the art freaks. We always vote before we ask someone to sit with us at lunch because you have to be considerate of the rest of the group. I mean, you wouldn't buy a skirt without asking your friends first if it looks good on you. It's the same thing with boys. You might think you like someone, but you could be wrong. Thank you. Hi, I'm Lakin Stetner.
And I'm Madison Flanagan, and we will be performing A Christmas Carol.
A Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
Bah, humbug!
Christmas is a humbug, Uncle? I hope that's meant as a joke.
Well, it's not. Come, what is it you want? Don't waste all day, nephew.
I only wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas, Uncle. Don't be cross.
What else can I be when I live in such a world of fools as this? Merry Christmas. Out with Merry Christmas. What's Christmas to you but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older but not an hour richer. If I could work my will, every idiot who goes out with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled in his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
Uncle!
Nephew, keep Christmas in your own way and let me keep it in mine.
But you don't keep it.
Leave it alone then. Much good it may do you. Much good it has ever done you.
There are many things from which I might have found enjoyment by which I have not profited, I dare say, Christmas among the rest. And though it has never put a scrap of gold in my pocket, I say it has done me good and will do me good. And I say God bless it.
Bah, humbug!
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come dine with us tomorrow.
I'll dine alone. Thank you.
But why?
Why? Why did you get married?
Why? Because I fell in love with a wonderful girl.
And I fell in love with being alone. Good afternoon.
But Uncle...
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Olivia, and I will be performing a piece from Election by Alexander Payne. Dear Lord Jesus, I know I do not often speak with you and ask for things, but now I really must insist that you help me win the election tomorrow, as I deserve it, and Paul doesn't, as you well know. I know it was your divine hand that disqualified Timmy, and now I must insist that you go that extra mile and help put me in office where I belong, so I may carry out your will on earth as it is in heaven. And, If elected, I promise to pray more, okay? Amen. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Jacob Schmeling, and I'll be doing a monologue from Disappointing Hell. You know, I wouldn't be here if I hadn't seen my soul today. At first, I couldn't tell if it was my soul, but when it started talking to me, when it started telling me how I was afraid of being hit by invisible cars, or how I was only happy listening to Simon and Garfunkel, it just sounds so much like me. So I go to it. I go to it and ask it if it could tell me one thing, just one thing about itself, about me. It hesitates at first, like it can't decide what juicy little secret to tell me. And then it sighs as much as a soul can. It sighs and sort of hiccups a little, like it's overly excited or drunk or something. Once it's done making these noises, it stares at me with its transparent eyes. And it says to me in a voice a fawn, a baby sheep might have. And you know what it says to me? It says that if you live through today, you'll get fired tomorrow. And if you get another job after that one, you'll get fired from that. And if you find someone you truly love, that person will leave you. And if you die, no one will care. What do you say? What could you possibly say to your own spirit, who's calling you a failure, and sounds pretty happy about that too? Almost giddy. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Chase Whitehead, and I will be performing a skit that I made called Math is Unfortunately Still Important. One day in 2030, right after COVID-25 died down, everyone in the world forgot everything about math. This included calculus and PEMDAS and all that boring stuff, but what was really important was humans forgot every single number. This meant that they forgot calendars and what date it was. All they knew was that it was sometime around Christmas, Halloween, or Thanksgiving. So 3 parts of the world decided on their own calendar and what date it was. The Americas thought that it was Halloween because it was perfect trick-or-treating weather. Asia and Australia, however, thought that it was Christmas because it was 1-story high snow there. But Africa and Europe, however, did not know what to do because it was spoopy and snowy there. So they thought that it was Thanksgiving and got the date right. 10 years later, in 2040, COVID, WITSHC, which also stands for COVID, why do we still have COVID, has just sprung up and people are going crazy. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lily Gibney, and I'm going to be doing a monologue from the Diary of Anne Frank. I guess I should be describing what it feels like going into hiding, but I really don't know yet myself. I just know that it's funny never to be able to go outside, never to be able to breathe fresh air, never to be able to run, jump, and shout. It's the silence of the night that frightens me the most. Every time I hear a creak outside, or a creak inside, I know they're coming for us. The days aren't so bad. At least we know that Meep and Mr. Kraler are downstairs below us in the office. Our protectors, we call them. I asked Father what would happen if the Nazis did find us. He said they would suffer the same fate that we would. Imagine. They know this. Yet, every time they come up here, they're always so cheerful and gay, as if there was nothing in the world to bother them. Friday, August 21st, 1942. Today, I'm going to tell you our general news. Mother is unbearable. She constantly treats me like a baby, which I loathe. Otherwise, things are going better up here. Thank you.
I'm Christina Prado, and I'll be performing a monologue from Scream.
Hello?
Yes.
Who is this?
Who are you trying to reach?
What number is this?
What number are you trying to reach?
I don't know.
I think you have the wrong number.
Do I?
It happens. Take it easy. Hello?
I'm sorry, I guess I dialed the wrong number.
So why'd you dial it again?
To apologize.
You're forgiven. Bye now.
Wait, don't hang up.
What?
I want to talk to you for a second.
They've got 900 numbers for that. See ya. Hello?
Why don't you want to talk to me?
Who is this?
You tell me your name and I'll tell you mine.
I don't think so.
What's that noise?
Popcorn.
Ooh, you're making popcorn?
Uh-huh.
I only eat popcorn at the movies.
Well, I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't know.
Oh, you have to have a favorite. What comes to mind?
Halloween. You know the one with the guy in the white mask that walks around and stalks babysitters?
Yeah.
What's yours?
Guess.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Is that the one with the guy that has knives for fingers?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
Freddy, that's right. I like that movie. It was scary.
Yeah, the first one was, but the rest sucked.
So, you got a boyfriend?
Why, you want to ask me out on a date?
Maybe. So you got a boyfriend?
No.
You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
So I know who I'm looking at.
What did you say?
I want to know who I'm talking to.
No, that's not what you said.
What do you think I said? What? What? Hello?
Look, I gotta go.
Wait, I thought we were going to go out.
No, I don't think so.
Don't hang up on me!
Thank you.
Thanks, kids. That was awesome. Thanks for tuning in this evening, folks. We really appreciate you coming out and supporting the Performing Arts Center. Our education and outreach classes, as I said, are going throughout the year. Contact us at the website below, and also if you're interested in donating to this great organization, you also have our PayPal link below as well. Once again, thank you for coming out. I'm Jim McCulloch. Have a great holiday season, and thanks for supporting the arts in Rock County.